People fighting online, losing their minds. So we read the crazy crap they write and have a fun time. Well, get ready for this week's digital drama.
There always seems to be a different theme to the fights that happen on social media every single week. If you've not noticed, the student loan credit, whatever it's going to be called, is kind of the big reason why people are fighting this week.
Yeah, I think there's a divide between people who say, you should have paid your own debt, and then people that are like, this is awesome, my debt's being forgiven. And they are coming for each other.
It's the big fight that's going on right now. Every 2 or 3 weeks, it seems like the country just starts fighting with each other. Right now, it's this topic.
This is a hot button, and I would recommend not getting involved.
Because I started reading some people fighting about it, and I wanted to go lay down.
Yeah.
It's real mean.
It gets real mean. It's a little bit crazy, but maybe you find some kind of entertainment in it. Now, there is a woman named Alexis, and apparently she has got a bit of an issue with this whole thing that is going on, and she's got a nice little rant here about people not paying off their student loans. And as you might imagine, people like Carlo and Candy and Jeremy, they all kind of jump in and get into the fight here today. So in this, I will play the role of Alexis. Virginia, I will have you playing the role of Carlo.
Carlo. Okay, all right.
I see you working.
Shopping it.
Bert, I'll have you play the role of Candy.
Ooh.
And Denny's, you're going to be somebody on this thread named Jeremy. There you go. So if you guys have this, I'll play the role of Alexis here today. Here's what she has to say in our digital drama. So I paid off all my student loans. That's because I've got morals. I'm not some young snowflake bitching and moaning about all my debt. When I borrow money, I pay it back. The youth of today are so misguided.
Gracias for you saying this, Alexis. I'm so sick of all these little brats complaining. I too paid off my student loans. My dad paid off his loans. My madre paid off her loans. Why do I have to pay some snot-nosed kid's debt when me and my family did it right?
People like Alexis and Carlo hate the younger generation and are just mad that their lives suck so bad. I mean, look at both of their profile pictures. They are both so fat and miserable looking. All of that anger you have wreaks havoc on your face and your bodies.
I am not fat. I am a healthy weight. At least I'm not some dumb, clueless slob who thinks the world owes me something. Pay for your own student loans. It's not that hard. And to say that I'm fat is out of line. I never attack anyone's looks.
What's the matter, Alexis? Truth hurts. You are definitely fat and definitely miserable. I'm scared you're going to try to eat me because my name is Candy. You took the first shot by calling the youth of today misguided.
Why does anyone care if people get their student loans paid for by other people? It makes no sense why people like Alexis and Carlo get so mad about it. You all need to smoke a J and chillax.
First of all, I am fat, and I don't smoke drugs. I don't need to chillax. That's the problem with our country. Too much smoking of the drugs, too much chillaxing. And by the way, anybody who used the word chillax should get their ass kicked.
Well, I stand by my comments. Some of you are just so fragile. Your parents failed you. But even more importantly is that your own parents failed our country. But don't worry, it will all be over soon. Jesus will make it all right in the end.
What does Jesus have to do with my student loans? I'm confused. Is he going to forgive my loan debt? I definitely need to smoke a J after this combo.
Oh, yes, you do.
It's a lot.
It's a lot.
It is a lot. Just a little snapshot of some of the war that is going on about the student loan debt.
So much
on
fighting.
Social media. Got another screenshot here. It says that Ben apparently is all upset because there's some old guy that's parking on his lawn. Y'all got to check this out and read it on the KBJ show. He's really hot mad about it. And then he goes off on this elderly guy in this post. Thank you for the screenshot, for sending it to us. Mail at kvjshow.com. I will play Ben. We'll have Virginia playing the role of Kimmy. Bird, you can be Roger, and Denny's, you'll be Raymond.
Gotcha.
Okay. I'm going to knock out my neighbor if he doesn't stop parking on my lawn. I don't care if he's in his 80s. My lawn is my life. I don't care how old you are. If you ruin my lawn, I'm going to kick your ass.
Wait, who is ruining your lawn? The old guy next door who has trouble moving around?
That's him. I've told him at least 10 times that he is ruining my lawn, yet he still parks on my grass. I'm sick of being nice. Now it's time to kick some ass. Sorry, but I put a lot of money and time into my lawn, and I am not above kicking an old geezer's ass over it.
All right, angry dude. That guy is in his 80s. You can't be saying you want to fight him. People are going to start calling you psycho.
Wow, talking about beating up the elderly is awful. The elderly guy probably doesn't know any better. You should take down your post. It's scary, and it's an alarming post, bro.
Well, I get Ben's frustration. Just because you're in your 80s doesn't mean you get to do what you want. If you ruin my lawn, I'd kick your ass too. I don't care if you're 2 or 82. Stay off my lawn or else.
I cannot believe some of the comments here. It's not cool to talk about beating anybody up, let alone a man in his 80s. And no offense, Ben, but your lawn isn't that great anyway. You're acting like it's the eighth wonder of the world. It's not.
Kimmy, are you really trying to call out somebody else's lawn? You keep your yard looking like crap, so mind your own business and sit this one out. I can only imagine what your private parts look like. Whoa! Gross, unkempt, unshaven, terrible. Anyone who lets their yard get so out of hand like yourself, well, let's just say, I can only imagine what your crotch is looking like.
That's extremely unnecessary to say, Ben. To talk about another woman's crotch like that isn't cool. I'm sure your job would love to see how you talk to women and the elderly. Like I said, I'd delete your post, buddy.
Go for it. You know what? Send it to my boss. I hate my job anyway, and I hate him. You'd be doing me a favor.
Damn.
Oh, man. Ben.
That dude's unraveling.
Ben is having a breakdown.
Yeah, he is definitely having a hard time.